While he spends much of his time busy with his band Blue Rodeo, this Canadian singer-songwriter has had time to put out a third solo album. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com. And today we're speaking with Jim Cuddy about his solo work and his album Skyscraper Soul.
Oh, sister's got a baby now, and I'm glad for what she did. But are all the ones in trouble, man, and I really love that kid. Maybe he could live here.
A lot of your music has to do with like locations.
That's interesting. I think that there's been a lot of things in the past that have created attention because of things about locations. I think that the circumstances in those locations are more important. So, I mean, Greg and I lived in the mountains for a couple of years. But I guess between high school and university, we lived out there. And those years were very important because the overwhelming natural landscape, and then the freedom and the people you meet, the people you run into that are escaping to the mountains to live there. That was very important. So I think those circumstances were very important to us. But I think equally important was when we lived in New York City for 3 years, and all the artists we met, and all the people that were willing to uproot and move there with no money, no stake in it, and try to create something. So those things were equally important. I think that it's always been the action that took place in those places rather than just naming them.
Oh, making a mess of this whole town. Think that I know why everyone wants the wedding. Two people in love.
Now let's talk about Skyscraper Soul. Tell us what you were going for in the writing and recording process.
Skyscraper Soul, the song, it started out in sort of praise of Toronto, but I think more importantly in praise of cities in which I have wandered and how much inspiration and creative energy I've derived from those cities. There's something about everybody living on top of each other, and especially in really ethnically mixed cities where you don't understand everybody's lives, but you keep coming in contact with them, you keep seeing little snippets of their lives and wondering what it is. Those things are enormously inspiring to me, and they keep creating these stories in my head, and they keep feeding my imagination.
And they look so beautiful to me. Hope was all that we could see.
I wanted to talk about the different instruments that you might hear on this album. I mean, like there's a flugelhorn, I think, and a vibraphone, if not glockenspiel.
Yeah.
Just tell us about why you made these choices.
Well, I think that a lot of those things like glockenspiel, flugelhorn, those are little tastes. They don't change the record. The trumpet changed the record. The trumpet changed the record because in the past, I probably would have relied on the violin fiddle to give that character. And that immediately says rural. That says countrified, and that's good. The rhythms are great, and I've loved that, and I've done a lot of that. I just did not want to go there this time. I wanted it to be more in the neighborhood, and so the trumpet kind of led me. If I had a song, it could be more full, it could be quiet, it could do little retorts to the singing. So I think that those are the main things. And also, believe it or not, splitting up the keyboards and having a piano player and an organ player play at the same time, musicians will understand that it's very different. They cannot stomp all over each other. They have to play with each other. That just creates a whole contrasting energy over there that they have to sort of work off each other.
Driving through the neighborhoods and factories that are us, and knowing all our lives will never be.
What are your future solo plans? Do you plan to continue putting out solo albums in between?
Yeah, I don't have any plans to stop. There's no reason to stop, Like there was no reason for REM to break up. Like they hadn't done anything for a while anyway. I really enjoy it as a balance to Blue Rodeo. I love working in that group, and it's fun and it's my main world. But I like just stepping out and doing something on my own or with the people that I work with in my solo band.